if I do get the Anonymous tonight, you will be walking out.
Reality TV, the incoherent, nonsensical slop that your average viewer can't help but soak up every morsel of. I'm not a big fan of these types of shows. I've barely seen any reality TV, but I've heard of the big ones like everyone else. So one day I was on Peacock looking for something new to throw on for my girlfriend and I to watch with dinner, and I saw this new show, which was a blend of reality TV and a game show. I'm talking about The Anonymous.
The Anonymous.
This is a game show where contestants live together in this strange, futuristic, middle-of-nowhere Californian cabin and compete for a prize pool they must build by playing games. Every episode ends with one player becoming the Anonymous, and that player gets to secretly eliminate another player from a group voted by everyone else to be up for elimination. Now, how does one become the Anonymous? So, between these strange games they play to build their prize pool, we have something called hideouts. Contestants will get their own little rooms where they communicate to each other anonymously on an online chat room. This allows for those classic reality TV moments of drama and betrayal because people don't know who is saying what. They just see their icons. The players then do a test after the smack talk where they try and match their fellow players with their icon. Example, I think Bob is the eggplant. Now, if you are a player that everyone cannot match correctly, you become the Anonymous. Oh, let me mention that before this test, everyone selects a player they want for elimination. So you can have like 5 or 6 people up for elimination, but it does not matter who the majority wants out. It all falls upon the shoulders of the Anonymous. Now, this was a show I knew nothing about going into, but ended up binging with my girlfriend, and was actually very interested in seeing what happened. I want to talk about their minigames now. Such strange minigames.
Next starts now.
Too hard.
Ooh, it's hard.
Pull a little tighter.
You're about to hit it. Oh! Oh my God!
It's all good.
Oh my gosh. Wait. Slow down.
But the thing that got me was their game called Face Off. It's basically that YouTube challenge where you would hide something under a cup or in a box, and based on your facial expressions and ability to lie would try and deceive your opponent that you don't have whatever the item of value is in your box or under your cup. And for this show, that item of value is safety from elimination. So when they first did this game, it was fun. Notice how I said first. They did this game a million fucking times, and it got longer and longer every time they did it. This was the most stale and boring game the entire show. They even made it the deciding game for the finale. Okay, it was more fun because obviously the winner of the finale face-off won the show, but it was incredibly drawn out and felt like the producers couldn't think of any other game to play. Literally just go Squid Game style and have the contestants play Honeycomb or some shit. Anything else besides another goddamn face-off. Now, another thing I'd like to talk about before my closing thoughts. So I already said I went into the game show without prior knowledge, and let me tell you, I was floored with some of the contestants that showed up to compete. First of all, Andy King rolls into this bitch. If you don't know Andy King, he was the party planner for the infamous Fyre Festival, which was essentially a massive scam festival without food or bands. That wasn't even the most surprising contestant for me though, because who showed up next made my jaw drop. If you've been on YouTube for the past decade or so, you've heard of the Vanoss crew, a collection of friends that make funny gameplay moments. Okay, with that in mind, the next contestant to compete was Marcel, who goes by the name Basically I Do Work on YouTube. Marcel has almost 5 million subscribers on his platform, someone I've personally watched all the way since middle school. He immediately became the person I rooted for to win the series. Now let's talk about the winner. Through all the house drama and the dozens of face-offs, we receive our final 4. Andy King, Christopher, Nina, and Marcel. I was so excited to see Marcel make it to the finale and shocked to see Andy. Though Andy was never a threat really, but Nina definitely was. Now Nina is the contestant who comes from a family of TV show contestants, specifically from Survivor. She is cunning and a wolf in sheep's clothing. I was actually shocked the other players let her get this far considering they all discussed how smart and good she is at these games. We don't need the rundown on Chris, he's just here for the vibes. So we get our final 4 and the winner for the massive, almost $100,000 prize pot is decided with another fucking game of face-off. Now this was the most intense moment because Marcel had to pick last and he had to decide which box he thought was the winner. Long story short, he made it all the way and picked the wrong box. I was devastated to say the least, but interested to see who took the winning box. Of course, it was Nina. Fun fact, she was the person my girlfriend thought would win since we started the show. The kicker was that Nina had the winning box, but she stole it from Andy. We were this close to Andy somehow winning the fucking show. Now that would have been the biggest surprise since Donald Trump somehow becoming the president again. That's a whole other story for another time. Now, this show received middle-of-the-road critical scores with a 6 out of 10 on IMDb, and I have to agree. Without these certain contestants like Marcel, Andy, or Nina, I don't think I would have continued watching. Hopefully, they really spice up some things for Season 2, and please, please don't do more than one fucking face-off. I'm begging you. Let me know if you guys watched The Anonymous in the comments below. Who would you like to see in a Season 2? Until the next face-off, I hope you all have a great day.